Okay, we gotta talk, because I was absolutely shocked that I could not find a single video on all of YouTube comparing the Civivi Praxis to the Civivi Incite. I know. Well, you know I'm going to take care of that right now. And I do like one of these over the other. And I promise you, at the end of this video, you'll know exactly which one that is. Now, I would love to go ahead and say that I came up with the idea for this video, but that's clear. It's not true. It actually came from one of you. So Eric, thank you so much for putting this in my head, because we were talking about it. Thanks. Oh, and for those of you adventurers watching, I'm going to try a trick here at the end of the video. Yeah, I'm going to try and deploy both knives, 2 fingers, 1 hand. All right, let's quickly go ahead and take care of the specs. We're going to start out with the Praxis here. And now, can you just please just pretend that this is the 9CR version, even though it's clearly the Damascus? All right, now how about the Incite here? And these are measurements I did go ahead and take myself, so you can either go ahead and pause and read them here, or they'll also be listed down in the description below if you want to follow along. Hey, how you doing? If this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. My name is Jay. Consider clicking on that subscribe if you're looking for knife reviews. To get right to the point. Man, I love that part. Now, I want to go ahead and start. I want to talk about first probably one of the biggest differences between the two, or maybe even for most of you the most important, and that being the price. Yeah, the Praxis over here, you can see, is going to cost you quite a bit less than the Incite, and we know the main reason for that is going to be, well, the blade steel. You're looking at 9CR 18 MOV over here, and then the Incite has a D2 blade, which historically, D2 is going to have a little bit better edge retention than the 9CR. Although I gotta say, we Knife Company, they do a really good job with their 9CR, because it's no slouch. It is good stuff. Now, the corrosion resistance between the two blade steels, that's going to be another story. Not that I've had a lot of trouble with like D2 rusting. As a matter of fact, I've had one knife that it did actually start to develop some rust spots, and it was on this. This is an older discontinued Kershaw. This is the Junkyard Dog 2, because it's a composite blade with the D2 steel and it's bead blast. There's a few things though that are the same between these two. The blade shape, since they're both drop points, the finish is both satin, and they each have a flat grind. Oh, and we can't forget about that finger choil, because oh yeah, they both have that. Now, something that I really found interesting was that although the Praxis here, has the longer blade, the handle is a little bit, it's shorter. The Incite has the longer handle. I kind of thought it'd be the other way around, but they both have excellent blade to handle ratios. Deployment, yeah, for both, they just have the flipper deployment, and the blades are also both riding on ball bearing pivots, which would really explain why the action on both of them is really about the same. I mean, a couple shakes, I can get the Praxis to drop. Opens up, even though I can get this to, I can get it to fail. The Incite, let's see about closing. Same couple shakes. Now, although I can get them to shake closed, the D10 is going to be strong enough. No, upside down, not able to shake that one loose. Or the Praxis. All right, now my favorite part, we're going to cut some stuff up. We're going to start out with the Praxis, and you can see, so the blade width, so measuring from the spine to the sharpened edge, it is, in fact, it's a little bit wider than the Incite. Now, the blade thickness, both are exactly the same, right at 3 millimeters. Let's see how they cut. Very nice for the Praxis. All right, now let's check out the Incite, see how it cuts. Ooh, man, that is really close to call, but ooh, man, I gotta say the Incite cuts almost just a little bit better. And you know what? It actually makes sense because I did measure like the behind the edge thickness, and you can see the Incite is a little bit thinner behind the edge. While I'm thinking about it, I just want to go ahead and try and show you the tip on both. You can see here on the left is the Praxis, and man, I don't know, they look right about equal. I just want to talk about the handles just for a minute here, because there is a little bit of a difference between the two, which you can probably already see. Here over here with the Praxis, you can see it's just going to be the flat G10 scales with some really nice, check that out, like some wide chamfering that goes all the way around. And then over here on the Incite is that ebony wood. So that is considered, you know, a slight upgrade. And I'm going to tell you right now, the Incite, this handle is really, it's definitely more hand, it's more hand filling because of that contouring that they've got going on here. But I will say that the Praxis is slightly more comfortable, and I think it has to do with, you see like this double choil design here, which really kind of reminds me, this is the Cold Steel Code 4. So very similar kind of handle design, and we know that this is pretty darn slippery, but comfortable. Okay, so I've been told now that everybody is expecting my giveaways at the end of the video, so guess what? We're gonna do it in the middle. I'm gonna pick 2 winners this time. Yeah, 2 people. First name that I draw on June 12th, which is Friday? Yeah, Friday. So it'll be at midnight, so really it'll be for all of you. It'll probably be early on the 13th on Saturday morning, but you have until that point to enter the giveaway. I'll pick one name to win the CJRB Centros, and then the second name that I pick will win this. Yeah, this gorgeous trapper. This is a rough stock trapper from ABKT. 2 blades, clip point, spay blade, both D2 steel. Oh, and you know, it's going to be the same as usual. To enter, all you got to do is just leave a comment. I don't care, whatever you want to comment, whatever you feel like putting. But subscribers, please, and good luck. Oh, and for those of you that live outside of the country, because you know I'm not going to count anybody out, this trapper here, it is in fact a slip joint, so there's no lock. I know that that's important. The Praxis handle is just a little bit thinner at 0.51, while the Incite's sitting at 0.56. So as you can see, I measured at the widest point here, and the Incite is going to be a little bit wider in the pocket than the Praxis. Not a huge deal, but it is over that like 1.5-inch threshold for those of you that adhere to that. They both have, of course, the same exact pocket, deep carry pocket clips, except the Praxis. Yeah, Praxis loves us lefties because you can actually switch that clip to the other side, which the Incite you cannot, not so much. However, in defense of the Incite, I will say this. At least look at that, you see the mounting point there? Yeah, that's actually recessed, nested right into those scales, which is nice, you know, for putting it in and out of the pocket, while the Praxis, yeah, just sitting right on top. Before I go ahead and toss these up on the scale, I just want to go ahead and show you for those of you that care about the lanyard hole, I want to show you the lanyard hole situation. So you can see on the Praxis, yeah, you just got that, the standard deal with the eyelet, you know, you feed the paracord through, while the Incite, check that out. Yeah, this has got like that very discreet kind of hidden lanyard post. I really, really like when knife companies do that. Yep, that is a lot of skeletonization going on the inside in an effort to keep that weight down. Let's see how they did. They did really good. Wow, 4.4 ounces for the Praxis. And then let's check out the Incite, which has also been extensively skeletonized. Oh, look at that. It's a little bit, actually, it's a little bit lighter. I didn't see that one coming. I mean, you know, it's not by much, but still, 4.3 ounces. That's a little bit lighter. And what's that roughly for both, since they're so close? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 AA batteries. For all the marbles here, can I deploy 2 knives, 2 fingers, 1 hand? Ooh! No way! So which one of these do I prefer? Which one would I replace if I lost it? The Praxis, man. I mean, come on. And I have already. This is my 3rd Praxis. I've given away the other 2. There's 2 videos up on the screen right now that if you haven't already, I really think that you need to see. And if you enjoyed this video, you got any value from it, do me a favor, let me know by leaving one of them. Don't forget to click on subscribe. Hey, thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next video. Take care, you guys. I'll see you later.